Yo, what is good? My anime faithful, what is good? Yo, guys, this weird animal show has got me dying. I'm gonna leave the animal violence out this week. I could have picked up a panda and started playing with it or a bear, but I just thought because I suck with them, eh, but this week's episode has us watching some dolphin action and almost seeing some nasty zebra on human action. So there's a lot to talk about. um, Everything with this show has been kind of be going on like a basic trend again with like that's just how some of these shows are. Like they do one thing and it kind of becomes the overall theme of the show where all of a sudden you expect, new stuff to kind of pop off, but really only thing that's happening is the fact that everything is going on a cycle. Oh, they find someone, they help them with their problems, they then solve their problems, they then move on, or the person joins the club. Um, it's been like that for a while now. There hasn't been an episode where it's just well, I guess there was one episode, like the festival or whatever, but I mean, most of the show is just introducing us to animals and really giving us like weird, interesting facts that the show thinks is weird and interesting. So of course it's like the most like vulgar stuff that we see, usually anyway, from seeing two giraffes kick our main guy out of his room because they were trying to they had a lover spat, if you will, and we learned that about 90% of giraffes uh, that have relations with each other are males. Like 90% of the giraffes are males that get with each other, and it's not weird, I guess, like giraffes might go extinct if they keep this up. But the messed up part of it all was not only did I see like the girl version of what a giraffe looked like, and she looked pretty much like a hyena of the girls of them, just a girl with giraffe ears. um, and I'm like, okay, so maybe she's the one that they're supposed to really be getting with, and come to find out the zebra is brothers and sisters with that girl. So yeah, it wasn't meant for her to be anything. Like if anything, she should have got with the other zebra that was sad about the relationship breaking off because there was someone else in the zebra's life. Or zebra, sorry, giraffe. Have I been saying zebra this whole time? Giraffes, giraffes, giraffes. Okay. Another weird part about the whole giraffe thing is how long they played with the joke, like how long it stayed throughout the whole entire episode, which was messed up for our main character, Gene, because trust me, you do not want to probably wake up or just be in an area and the first thing you kind of hear is, "Oh, by the way, I love you and I'm this giant like 9 foot tall animal and I want to be with you, human." Like, nah, bro. Like, no. He doesn't even like the dog who keeps licking on his face and almost and calls him husband pretty much this week. Like, he's like, I have to deal with this, and you're telling me a giraffe is trying to get up on me too. Come on, bruh. So, as a whole, this show is getting very, very clever with just always playing with the animals' really weird sides and giving me information I never knew about the animal, like, right? Because I think that's what's really funny about the show is that I don't know a lot of things that they're telling me, so I'm over here just like, is that really how it is? That's weird. But the main episode then takes a different turn from that whole giraffe trying to get with the human and gives us this very beautiful singing, swimming, synchronizing moment of clarity that the episode was really about, where we have dolphins who don't think they can work together with anything else other than their own species when it comes down to swimming together and singing together. So we learned very quickly that that is false, and boy, did we get an interesting sounding song that sounded good. Um, and we got to learn more about the weird sides of dolphins' brains, and I guess that they're bipolar, which is weird, right? Like how how do we have this information, and what are the signs of bipolar that a dolphin can show, right? Like what is it that we've seen on their brain and analyze that gives us those answers is what's crazy to me. So like I said, I do love animals. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest animal, like don't hurt any animal in the world. Like if a spider runs up on me, I'm probably gonna kill it because I don't want to get bit and have my skin being all looking all messed up because just one spider was hungry and it's like, oh yeah, I'll just bite this human, so whatever. Um, Overall though, man, I think this show is very necessary for me because like I tell you guys every week, there's so much going on with all these other shows and their plots and different outside information that might come true, and they plant seeds everywhere, man. Like, this show is just like, here you go. Have fun watching this giraffe try to get with your character, your main character, and have fun watching some ladies swimming in some water just like our main character did when he got to see his girl in a swimsuit and enjoy the show. That's about it. But with the other shows, it's like, oh, you remember that character that he saw? Yeah, that character might be important. 8 episodes down the line. So remember everything. It's not like that. So thank God. And with all that being said, though, I honestly want to hear if you guys are still watching it or if you enjoy it because I know some people dropped it, calling the characters bland and being pretty blunt about how obvious everything is, which is how some animes are, right? Like there's certain genre type characters that just do what they do, and that's all they're there for, which it's not a bad thing as much it is like just obvious, right? Like if you're a fan of certain types of animes and there's always been a certain kind of character in said animes, then once you see it in a show that you don't even really care about, you're like, "Oh, that's he's going to be this type of character." And then it just comes out to be true. Usually people don't like that. So, I can understand not watching it, but I cannot understand not watching it if you just want to have some jokes and listen to something funny or read something funny, and then if you watch the dub, I bet it's probably hilarious too. So, all that being said, take care, everybody, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So, with all that being said, take care and peace. What the heck? Oh, I might be dead. Yeah, I'm hurting, but I win. Sucker. Hold this.